Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This pick a card is focused on air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for the month of December 2020, whether that air sign energy falls in your sun, your moon, your rising, and or your Venus signs. I didn't have enough time in my schedule, considering the holidays and everything else I got going on, to do all 12 zodiac signs. So I figured, you know what, let me bring you the next best thing, and it would be a pick a card directed at the elementals. Okay, so again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, whether it be your sun, moon, and or rising and Venus signs. If you haven't as of yet had a chance to pick a card, stack, or a crystal on the table, by all means go back to the very beginning of the video. There are timestamps for silent meditation or focus that you can pause where necessary. Take as much time as you need to in order to choose your stack or your crystal. And if during that time you feel led to pick more than one, by all means, please listen to your intuition. That's always going to be encouraged here. Pick more than one if you feel it necessary. Not only that, these readings are general, so I can't possibly expect to connect with everybody, although I hope you manage to find a message here. But if you don't in this particular reading, that's okay. Maybe consider checking out my pick a card playlist. I also have a zodiac sign playlist for timeless messages for each zodiac sign, so you can go ahead and check that out. There might be another message that would resonate or connect better. And if when it all is said and done, I'm not the reader for you, that's okay as well, because YouTube has many readers out there. I'm pretty sure there's going to be one that has the messages you're looking for. This particular reading, I don't necessarily consider it timeless because I am focusing on December 2020. However, my other readings are timeless. I would say this energy may reach you anywhere from, now from the time that you watch it for December, maybe anywhere from the present moment till about 60 to 90 days after that, because energies do end up playing themselves out. So they have to kind of, get through the motions, I guess. So you could watch this in January and February and feel that it applied at the time of December. Some people do like to watch their readings a month later or so. Okay, so with all that being said, I know that was a mouthful. Let's go ahead and get to the first pile. Just to let you know what I have on the table, I have amethyst, labradorite, and selenite. Pile number 1, viewers, you chose this piece of amethyst. It's I guess for a crystal grid. So that's what you chose. I'm just going to put that there. This is the Victorian Romantic Tarot that you chose, okay? And I will read that, but like I do with my zodiac sign readings, I want to start with a fortune card first. I use this as the main energy or the theme of the monthly messages. So I'm going to do the same for you. So for you air signs that chose pile number 1, let's see what the monthly energy is for you, the main energy for this monthly message, whether it be your air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, in your sun, moon, and or rising Venus energies. So let's see what the monthly message is, the main theme of this reading for you. Okay. Alrighty, so it says celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Heck yeah, most of us are, right? So what's kind of cool is that it does remind me of like fireworks on New Year's Eve, that kind of thing. So it is an exciting time. I think as the year comes to an end, right? This reading is for December, but as the reading comes as the year comes to a close, we do start to look forward to new things, right? It feels like January is like that benchmark or that time frame when we're leaving the past behind. We're on the precipice of entering a new phase or a new chapter in our journey, and we start to look forward to new things. But this is kind of an indication of, yeah, you're ready to leave maybe 2020 behind. You're ready to embrace 2021, whatever the heck that may bring. But nonetheless, it is feeling like good energy. Okay, a celebration is at hand. There's something to be celebrated this month into the new year is kind of what that's making me feel. So let's see if we can get 3 cards to see what this is all about. Number 1, viewers. Let's see. Okay. All right. right, so we have Queen of Cups energy, the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. So lots of twos. And because this Two of Swords energy is feeling kind of open-ended, okay, I'm going to grab one more. Whoa. Okay, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this up. Look at that, Two of Cups. Okay? Fascinating. Fascinating. Okay. So 222 could wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, sorry, I thought I saw another 2 for whatever reason. Anyway, 222, that's definitely an angel number. Okay, 2 is also a number of balance, coupledom, unions, coming together, partnerships, the joining of forces. So this is pretty phenomenal for those of you who chose pile number 1. I mean, I don't know. I'm looking at the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and I'm thinking, well, some of you might have a decision to make about a relationship of some sort. Somebody could be, I mean, considering that an engagement or a wedding is something to celebrate, I have to wonder with the Two of Cups if some of you could, during maybe the holiday season, end up getting engaged or married or something like that, or be celebrating something big in a relationship or in some partnership of some sort. There is love in the air, I'm feeling from these cards. We do have the Queen of Cups, so somebody's a divine feminine in this situation. We do have, you know, her energy is very intuitive, very open-hearted, very caring, nurturing, right? She's focused on the things of her heart, focused on the things that she wants as far as what her heart stirs her to do, right? She's very led in that aspect. The heart chakra, I'm getting the vibe of the heart chakra being open, maybe after a time of it being closed off for whatever reason. This Two of Swords is giving that vibe. She is kind of closing off her heart, but there's this feeling of that being burst wide open. Maybe we have, you know, that energy of the champagne bottle bursting. It's giving me the vibe of the heart chakra being burst open. Maybe by someone, okay? Someone that you might have even been on the fence about with the Two of Pentacles. It's that vacillating energy where you're trying to find balance or get that equilibrium, trying to find the happy medium in a situation, maybe with somebody. I can see 2 scenarios here. I see a love situation where somebody has kind of opened your heart or activated it in some way. And there is the joining of forces in that connection. Some of you could be meeting a Two of Cups vibe. Two of Cups is definitely soulmate, kindred spirit energy. So you could meet somebody that you just vibe with naturally with this Two of Cups, and they just, you know, feel like the yin to your yang. Especially after maybe a situation where the Two of Swords energy has been at a little bit of an impasse when it comes to love and connections and relationships. Maybe, again, like I said, you closed off the heart, but somebody manages to come in and open that up for you. And maybe you're a little on the fence, and I say little on the fence because the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. But this feeling over here from this card with the Two of Cups, I'm feeling like whoever this person is, they have a very good way of winning you over. Because there's a subtlety coming from this artwork where it's like this person is courting you properly. Like, I would say wine and dine, but in a way that's very old school. Very old-fashioned. They have, you know, a sense of taking time to win your heart. If you're a divine masculine, you could have a divine feminine trying to open up your heart space here as well. Okay, so it works both ways. You might be debating, you know, ooh, is this the right person? Is this the right thing? I mean, am I imagining everything that I feel when I'm around them? That's the feeling, okay? The debate is coming from the Two of Pentacles, that vacillation, that up and down. Sometimes you weigh the pros and cons of a situation or the vibe that you feel about somebody. You're weighing that up and down in your mind and your heart, let's say, because we have mind and we have, well, we have mind and we have heart over here, and they're kind of across from each other. So sometimes I look at cards directionally, you know, their body language. It's like your mind could be saying one thing over here. The Queen of Cups is like, yeah, I'm feeling it in my heart. But then the Two of Swords over here with the mind wants to close off the heart. And here's that energy of being on the fence. Ironically, that debate is here in this card between the heart and the mind. So, but nonetheless, this is feeling like the heart is winning over because the person is connecting to your heart space. So the mind is not going to be able to withstand what's the word I want to use? Yeah, your mind is not going to be able to resist. Okay, the heart's going to win over is what this is telling me. And this could definitely be a new person coming in to open up your heart or even solidify an existing connection, right, with this. So new people, I feel like new people could be entering your life for those of you who are watching who are single. Nonetheless, this is somebody who's looking to get more serious about you, but you might be on the fence, okay? That's what I see for love. If this is about personal goals, and I say personal goals because of the Two of Pentacles, it is about money sometimes. And we're trying to juggle our finances, maybe juggle work and play, right? The Two of Swords can feel like a little bit of an impasse where you're kind of, what do I do? Which decision do I make, right? I'm feeling that for some of you, you could have a choice to make in a job situation. Again, I'm feeling partnership as far as business partnerships with the Two of Cups. Forming a partnership over here. So I am feeling like Queen of Cups energies, following intuition, feeling at an impasse because there's a choice to make over here between two options. But intuition with Queen of Cups is going to win over in the end and choose the right job, let's say, that's going to form the best partnership for your highest alignment. Some of you might be debating personal goals and how to achieve those personal goals. Sometimes this Two of Swords is an energy where you have to pause, you have to think about what you want to do, how do you want to proceed. You don't proceed forward until you have the right answer, and sometimes it takes meditation. So some of you are debating how to pursue a personal goal, and the Two of Swords is that energy where it's like, okay, let me stop debating this in my head or in my heart. Again, the head and the heart. Let me stop debating this or how I'm going to approach this. Let me take a moment to pause. Two of Swords is a non-action card to me. I have a couple that behave like that with me when I read, but Two of Swords is non-action. So there's this feeling of needing to pause, really think about it before taking any steps forward. But nonetheless, this is saying you're going to make the right choice, the one that's in alignment with you towards those personal goals. You're going to be able to put the debate in your head to rest is what this is feeling like. Because at the end of the day, it still feels like the heart is winning over. And once you have, the choices made, you're going to get excited about the opportunities that you'll open up to yourself as a result of making the right choice. So there's something to be debated about, a personal goal or something you want to achieve or do towards the end of the year. But nonetheless, there's some good that's going to come of it, and it's going to be in alignment with you. It's going to be a really good match, right? So there could be a love interest that comes your way, or a relationship that solidifies itself in a good way that is a good match for you. Could be the debate between two job choices. Maybe two different companies, let's say, want to hire you and you have to choose between them. But what you choose ends up being a really good match. Again, that energy of the Two of Cups is that good match. likewise, the choice that you make towards a personal goal is going to be in your alignment as well. So I just feel like you're making choices towards the end of the year, but just know that whatever you choose is one that is going to be in alignment and a good match for you. So don't stress out too much with the Two of Swords energy as far as making the right choice, because the heart knows, I guess the heart wants what it wants, or the heart knows what it needs and wants. If you have to meditate on it a little bit, you know, go ahead and do that. Honor that, right? The need to think about it and process it. There's a little bit of a feeling for some of you juggling a lot of things. You could be busy this month as well. Again, trying to find a happy work-life balance for some of you, or just life balance in general with the Two of Pentacles, needing that break. To maybe have some self-care. I could see that as well, especially with the Queen of Cups and the Two of Swords, needing to pause and have some self-care or time for self-care, so that way you could come back into, you know, alignment with yourself. All right. So let's see if we can get, whoa, okay, nice. Wow, wow. We have wealth, abundance, home. Interesting. And guide. Okay, so this is gorgeous. Why? Because I felt like there was a little bit of a debate as far as a decision towards something or someone or circumstance. And this is telling me you're guided in the right direction. Okay, maybe your spirit guides are looking out for you as well. So you're guided in that decision making. This is also telling me that, you know, here you might feel like a little bit unstable as you try to maybe balance a few things with the Two of Pentacles. But you're solid. You're still very much secure, okay? Because home is a safe place. So I do feel that even in the midst of debating something or deciding something, you are safe and secure in your decision. It could be about a house too, okay? So some of you could be looking to buy a new home, and you're debating maybe between two properties or something like that. And it's like, are we making the right choice? That's kind of how this feels. Like, you know, you could be debating if you're making the right choice, but just know that, you know, intuition is your biggest ally. Okay. I always say intuition is like the GPS system of your soul, like as far as the internal navigation system, right? So it's like, follow that internal navigation, that internal spiritual compass. It's always going to guide you north, or true north, right? It's always going to guide you home in the right direction. It definitely could be some wealth coming in. Again, if some of you are looking to pursue a new job, you know, you could get a bonus. You could get extra money with that new position. Again, if you are looking to pursue personal goals, it may be one of very, very big gains, right? Monetarily, perhaps. There could be abundance and prosperity that comes from that pursuit. And if it's a love connection, the same thing, you know. Love is a form of prosperity. So I look at that as a prosperity card in general. And you can't go wrong, in other words, when intuition is the guide and it's keeping you safe and secure, like a turtle has its shell on its back, right? That's its safe space. It tucks itself in, and it feels secure and safe in that shell. But I think that whoever this is with this person is actually bringing you out of your shell. And it's something beautiful. There's a nice connection being formed here. So some of you could be making new connections, ones that are abundant, one where, you know, the person feels like home to you. It could be a spiritually guided connection in the sense that you guys maybe somehow the divine kind of smacked you into each other in December, into the new year, you know, that kind of thing, and you meet your match. That's what this is feeling like. But whatever it is, it's like there's this feeling of safety, security, well-being. Maybe when around this person or in this situation, and you're just gonna know. There's this feeling of just knowing that this is the right thing. Maybe this is the right person. This is the right move. You know, some of you could be moving homes. Again, if some of you are debating between two properties, again, trust your intuition on making the right choice. There might be, you know, a debate about money involved, but just know that there is or will be enough to go around. Okay, so I really do feel like this is fantastic. You're gonna have something major to celebrate. Could be a wedding, an engagement, new love. It could be a new home, a new career. It could definitely be, you know, a personal goal that you are in the process of achieving, but something awesome is coming from this. Lots to celebrate in the month of December by the looks of it. So let me go ahead and finish this up for you. I'm going to grab a Making Magic as final oracles. Let's see if we can get at least 2. Pile number 1 viewers. Let's see. Just 2 cards to complete this reading. Okay. What do we have? Wow. Okay, so it's saying Spirit, heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. No way. Okay, hold on. Look at this. Yeah. So you're definitely being guided in the right direction. So I do feel with this is confirmation that Spirit is guiding. Okay, ancestor, spirit guides, they're definitely helping assist in this situation. What does this say? Nice. Time to shine. Creates an energetic resonance for golden opportunities. Absolutely. So you have every right to be super excited about the new things coming into your life with this reading, pile number 1. Absolutely. This is your moment to shine. This is your moment to receive abundance and blessings and maybe love that's in alignment with you, a new place, maybe new environments, even with the home energy you could be entering into. Some of you could be looking to move. Okay, sometimes the compass does read as travel to me, but nonetheless, it really does speak about spiritual guidance, and we do have confirmation of that here. You are literally being guided in the right direction. So don't fear. What this is feeling like is also don't have any fear towards making the choice, okay? Because you're definitely being guided in the right direction towards that choice. Again, that 2 of Cups is showing me that the choice that you make, or the, you know, the conclusion that you come to when all is said and done, is a good match for you. Okay, so pile number 1 viewers, this is your reading. I'm sending you much love. Take care of yourselves. If you want to, you know, leave me a comment, let me know how this applied. I do appreciate hearing from everybody. You want to support this channel, like, share, subscribe, click the little bell for notifications so you get notified of future content. And if you want to take it a step further to support what I do here, maybe check out my Etsy shop if you feel inclined to. The information is in the description box down below. I do have personal readings there, as well as handmade crystal jewelry by my 2 hands right here. So check me out, okay? Much love to you wherever you are. Take care and keep shining. For those of you who chose pile number 2, this is labradorite, and I crocheted around it. So it's kind of like a prayer stone or a palm stone. So that is what you chose. I'm going to put that there. This is your tarot. This is the crystal tarot that you chose. Before I get to that, though, I always start for monthly message. Normally when I do the zodiac signs, I usually start with a oracle or a fortune card to kind of see what the main energy is for you. So for all you air signs, whether it be in your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus in your chart, let's see what the main energy is for you. For those who have chosen pile 2 for December 2020, let's see what the main theme of this monthly message is. Let's see. Okay. All right, so it says the moon. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. Okay, so it's basically saying intuition is the guide. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can get 3 cards for this monthly message, pile number 2 viewers for December 2020. All right, so we have the Chariot, which is technically that moving ahead confidently, right? Chariot, somebody could be Cancer. We have the Fool. This is beautiful. Wow. Oh, nice. Okay, could this get any better, guys and gals? Let's see. All right. So, yeah. I love this. This is freaking incredible. This is saying, yeah, there are some things with the moon energy that can feel a little unknown, right? Considering I'm doing this in December, you know, December is kind of that in between as well, because we're leaving 1 year behind. We're leaving 2020 behind. We're entering into 2021. We have no idea what 2021 is going to bring, right? And considering what this year has been like, I mean, pretty much anything can happen. So the moon is like that energy where we're feeling a little bit like, okay, I don't know what is to come. Things are slightly hidden because the moon is that hidden energy where it's unknown. You don't always see clearly. It's an energy that usually talks about being in the dark and then having to navigate by the light of the moon, which doesn't always show things clearly. Sometimes things look illusory in the moon's light or the energy. So just thinking about it like figuratively, right? It is a little precarious when we don't always know what something is going to reveal or bring to us. So I am getting that vibe here. But this is saying if intuition has been nudging you in a certain direction, could be, I don't know, I'm looking at the chariot and I see the two horses, right? One wants to go one way, the other one wants to go the other way, or the sphinxes. These two, yin and yang, right, have to come together in unison in order to move and proceed forward in a single direction. So they have to work together. Sometimes it's about harnessing our own energy, masculine, feminine, bringing those two things into alignment with each other in order to move full speed ahead, right? And sometimes when we're in the unknown, we can feel like the two horses are not cooperating. But what this is saying is, even though sometimes there could be that conflict, or maybe even with the two horses here, a choice to make, and you're in the middle of that choice, right? Think about it that way too. This is saying follow your intuition and move ahead confidently. Yeah, you are embarking upon a new journey, and the Fool doesn't always know where this journey is going to take him. But he goes anyway. And that's why it's saying pay attention to the intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. Well, the Fool does do that. So does the Chariot. The Chariot is an energy of moving forward, and sometimes even about leaving things behind and not looking back, right? Charging ahead, future forward, forward focused. The Fool is similar energy in a sense that it is taking a journey. It is moving forward. The beauty about the Fool is that he does not travel with baggage. Not any heavy baggage, not any baggage that's going to weigh him down on this journey. Consider he only has his little satchel, and that's it. So this is kind of feeling like moving into the new year, leaving the baggage of 2020 behind, and then moving forward into the new year optimistic, hoping for the best. Intuitively, you might feel like, yeah, there's something new brewing, or there's something new coming. Well, you're not wrong. You have an ace here with the Ace of Wands. The passion, the fire, the inspiration, creative energy is maybe stoked with the ace. I see the ace as the divine flame within, the divine spark within. And that's been ignited in some way. There's initiation. There's two cards of new energy here. So you definitely are harnessing your energy in December, moving into a new journey. There's this feeling of casting the fear aside or off, because the Fool is that energy as well, where it's like he doesn't know what lies ahead, but he goes anyway. And it is a little bit of a bravery test for him to do that. But in order to move forward, he can't carry the baggage of fear, worry, stress, or anything that would hold him down or back. He can't carry that with him to where he's going. So it's a little bit of a metaphor for leaving things behind that would weigh you down and prevent you from, again, achieving what you want to achieve or going where you want to go. Like if there's anything or anyone that's going to hold you back, it's not going to work, right? Into this new journey or into this new situation. It does feel like the Fool is saying, I can't take you with me. I have to do what I need to do. I have to go where I need to go. I have to live my life my way. And some things into the new year may not fit into the life that you are looking to live moving forward. There's some baggage with the Fool that has to get left behind, because the Fool can't carry that weight moving into the new place he's going. If he's ever going to make the journey or complete the journey or reach his destination, he can't carry that mess with him. It's just not going to work. I think what the Fool is doing in this card is he's taking those things that are most loyal to him. Look at the dog energy. The dog energy is a symbol of loyalty. There's going to be a few, ride or die energies in your life, could be people, right, that are here for the long haul, but everything else must get left behind. That's what this is feeling like. Trust your intuition on the choices that you make moving forward. Harness your energy and go. Listen to intuition. That's going to be your guide. Some of you could be traveling, moving, relocating. I feel with these two cards as well, Chariot and Fool. But you're inspired. You're lit up. There's this feeling of, once you conquer maybe the initial fear of the unknown and you take that leap of faith anyway, you're going to be excited and fired up here with the Ace of Wands. Your intuition knows what you need. It just needs you to listen, right? And then act upon that. And when I see the Fool here and the Chariot, I'm like, yeah, there's definitely, and the Wands especially, because it's inspiration, it's action, motivation, speed, right? A lot of times drive. You're definitely acting upon your intuition's calling with these three cards, despite the unknown. And you should be proud of that moment, because you cast the fears aside in order to do that. You should be proud of that big effort moment that you might have, and you say, you know what, to heck with this, let's just go, let's just do, let's achieve, let's conquer, let's move forward. I'm not trying to live in the past. I want to embrace my future. I want to embrace what's coming. I don't know why, but there's this feeling coming from the cards of like the Ace of Wands, and this card does not ever read to me like this. I usually would see like an Ace of Swords that way. But the Ace of Wands is kind of feeling like this big epiphany moment, where you get a moment of clarity and everything starts to make sense, and it's like, boom, I know what I need to do. Let me go and do it. I will say the Ace, though, the Ace of Wands does read to me like, normally it reads to me like a big, bright idea. And in that case, maybe it is the epiphany. You get a big, bright idea, and it's like, I'm just going to go for it with the Fool. I'm just going to put my energy into this thing, and I'm going to go conquer it. Full speed ahead with the Chariot. I'm going to succeed. I'm going to put my first foot forward, and I'm going to go and I'm going to achieve this thing, this new inspiration. Maybe it's a creative idea. Maybe it's something you've had on your mind for a while, and it's like, yeah, now it's time. But the time is now to do it. This is that new door you're opening up for yourself, initiating for yourself, really, with taking that first step. So some of you are taking risks and being bold and brave and just moving forward with something, despite the unknown that might accompany that move or that first step. But that beautiful Ace of Wands energy is saying you're inspired, and because you're inspired, and you have the fuel, right, the spiritual fuel, and maybe the divine spark kind of lighting the flame within, yeah, you're not going to be able to ignore it, is the thing. Because the wands are spiritual energy. So a lot of times I look at that Ace of Wands like a match, right? It's like the divine literally takes a match and strikes it against the box and gets lit. And you can't ignore that spark once it's lit. So it's going to be really hard to ignore that inspiration, that sudden big bright idea once the spark is lit. And that spark of inspiration or sudden understanding or idea is also fueled by, not only the divine, but also by your inner nudges, your intuition. So it's kind of hard to ignore the spiritual nudge by the divine and your own internal compass, your own intuitive nudges. It's like you line up those two things, because sometimes we can ignore the divine spark that gets lit. Like spirit is nudging us to do something, and sometimes we can full on ignore that, right? But when your gut, is not letting that rest, it feels like you're gonna have to take action, because it's not going to sit well with you if you don't. So that's why I'm saying pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently, because not only is it the divine nudging you and giving you that push, it's also your gut that's not letting you rest until you do. Okay, there's a feeling of a little bit of a restlessness coming from this. Okay, so let's see if I can get 3 cards. 3 cards. All right, so we have the sleep energy. Wow, the vision. Again, the divine. Oh, look at that. Travel, movement. Wow, okay. So I feel like you've been resting on an idea or a vision for some time, but now it's time to move, okay? And that's kind of what was feeling. I was feeling from the reading anyhow. And look, the cards are kind of pretty much saying you've been asleep long enough. It's time to take action on the vision that you hold inside, okay? Time to move, time to travel, time to journey. And you have 2 cards of travel and journey here. You have the owl, which is a symbol of knowledge and wisdom. It's also associated with goddess, a lot of goddess energy in the owl as well. But yeah, it's your inner vision, your intuitive vision. You have the butterfly, which is also a symbol of change and transformation, metamorphosis. So the minute you take the step forward, again, things are going to start to change and shift. A new door opens up to you and it just changes things altogether. Like, it's kind of like this feeling of the minute you harness your energy, maybe even make that choice, or pull yourself together in order to, I don't know, I'm getting the vibe that the sleep energy can sometimes feel like where things are stuck or stagnant, right? Because bears are hibernating. They go in their little cave. They stay there for a time. And that's a non-action energy, right? Sometimes we got to harness our energy in order to bring ourselves to take action. But the time where we, again, there's moments of action versus non-action, rest and movement. The time during rest and no movement or non-action is kind of like an incubation process. It's purposeful. Action, times of action and versus inaction. The times of inaction are just as purposeful as the moments where you decide to take action. You're working up to that moment of taking action. And that is part of harnessing your energy. So that way you then can. Sometimes we have to incubate, or how would you say, gestate a vision, okay, before we can then act upon the vision. Starts off as an idea in the mind. And then we bring that idea from the mind to then the physical, like we take action. It always starts in the mind first. Just like an artist, thinks of an idea in their head, and then with their hands, with action, puts it on paper or brings it to life on the canvas. That's what this is feeling like with these 3 little cards. You've thought about it long enough. You've meditated on it long enough. You've processed the vision in your mind's eye long enough. Well, now it's time to wake up from the slumber or the moment of non-action and then move into action. And take that first step on the vision, right? Take the first step on the vision that you had in your mind's eye the whole time. Time to move, time to go, time to travel, time to change things. So let's see if we can get 2 cards at least. Final oracle cards for pile number 2 viewers. Whoa, what was that? Hold on here. We got this one. And we got this one. Star. The silver energy of the star brings good luck and serendipity. So your luck is also shifting. Maybe serendipitous events and situations, again, putting you on this path. Stars also do guide the way. I always look at star energy as ancestral energy or divine guidance. Again, the stars and constellations in the sky are a map for travel and navigation. So I do think of stars in that sense where they help us navigate. We follow our stars, right? We find our way where we need to go. The Fool is on a journey. But this energy is shifting for you to open you up to these things. But it's because you're taking the steps that you need to take, and you held the vision, you harnessed your energy towards that vision, but now it's actually time to open the door toward it. Take that leap of faith. So let's see what this one says. Look at that. Confirmation of your air sign energy. So it says work with the element of air, to cut through to the core of a situation and see the truth. Yo, isn't that crazy? I did say the Ace of Swords. For whatever reason, I was feeling Ace of Swords energy from the Ace of Wands. It's that epiphany, that moment of clarity. And then this is vision. And it's I guess an air animal, right? It flies. It has vision. Nocturnal vision even. So I love this because it is feeling like synchronicity to me. And the Ace of Swords does cut through the air of the clouds, right, of confusion, and brings you that moment of clarity where you see things clearly. So this is definitely reminding me of the Ace of Swords energy I was feeling from the Ace of Wands. How cool is that? Okay. So yeah, definitely. You're going to see what you need to do. And then you're going to be able to act upon it with clarity, is also what that's saying. So, pile number 2, this is your reading, okay? If you feel this connects, please do let me know in the comment section down below. I really do appreciate hearing from everybody. If you want to support this channel, like this video, share this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Maybe click the bell even for future notifications. I upload pretty often. And if you want to check me out on Etsy, maybe you're interested somewhere down the road in a personal reading, I do have readings there available. All my information is in the description box down below. I also have handmade crystal jewelry there that you can check out as well. So pile number 2, this is your reading. I'll leave you here, sending you much love wherever you are. Please be well, please be safe, take care, and keep shining. Pile number 3, you chose this lovely selenite heart. I'm going to put that there for you. This is the Fantastic Menagerie Tarot, and I will be using this for you. However, I want to start first with a fortune card. Normally for my zodiac sign readings during the month, I always use an oracle or a fortune card. I'm going to do the same in this case, even though it's a pick a card. So we're looking to see what the main energy is, or the theme of this monthly message is for you, for all you air signs choosing pile number 3, air signs, whether it be in your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus signs. So let's take a look what the main energy is for you for pile number 3, December 2020. Home card. Okay. Wow. Okay, Chariot. Charge ahead with confidence, stay strong, and focused. Fascinating. Because, yeah, I'm not going to say. There's synchronicities already. Considering your pile number 3, I've obviously already taken care of pile 1 and 2. So there's synchronicities amongst the 3 piles. So I'm just letting you know in case you're curious. Maybe you have, were debating on another pile and couldn't choose, ended up picking number 3. There could be maybe other messages for you in pile 1 or 2. Okay. So let's see what we get for you. Pile number 3 viewers. Let's see if we can get 3 cards to help with this message. Pile number 3 for December 2020. Okay. All right, so we have the 2 of Swords. The Fool. Okay. Yeah, definitely lots of synchronicities. And the 4 of Coins. I kind of want to grab one more. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is awesome. 2 of Cups. Okay. All right. So, beautiful energy, okay? There's a little bit about being on the fence about something. And I feel like all the messages are really pretty much blending together. But there is definitely this energy of being on the fence about something with the 2 of Swords. But the Chariot energy, some of you could have Cancer in your chart, or maybe that's somebody you're dealing with. But the Chariot energy is definitely saying to just go ahead, move forward. Be strong, stay focused on the goal, focused on the thing that you want to do. If you have a choice to make, feel confident in the choice that you are making, but move ahead with your choice and trust your discernment, I'm feeling. Trust your own personal knowing when it comes to making that choice and then moving forward with that choice, okay? And I say choice because of number 2 with the 2 of Swords, okay? And I say you might be on the fence because these dudes look like they may have just been fencing. But there's definitely this energy of being on the fence about something, needing to make a choice, but there's this feeling of, hey, trust your choice making or your ability to choose properly for yourself. You know what is best for you at the end of the day when all is said and done. The 4 of Coins is telling me you are safe, you are secure in a situation. You are stable. It is a card or a number itself of stability. You're going to have everything you need with the 4 of Coins. Sometimes with the 4 of Coins, we want to hoard, we want to hold things close to us. Sometimes we're afraid to loosen up, right? Maybe the purse strings, or we're afraid to make ourselves vulnerable. But this is a reminder to say, hey, you are safe in your choice. You are secure in your choice. You are free to make a choice to do what is best or most in alignment with you. 2 of Cups energy, yes, can definitely speak of a love relationship, a soulmate, could speak of a partnership though, or something that's a good match for you, something that's maybe in alignment with you, because number 2 itself is an energy of balance, sometimes an energy of making a choice. So again, we have 2 2s here. But I'm feeling like if there's a choice to make about love, if there's a choice to make about a journey that you want to take, or a place you want to go, or something you want to do, either way, this is saying that you're safe in the choice that you make. The choice that you make is going to be in alignment with you. It's going to be a good match. So trust the steps that you're going to take, or the choices that you're going to make here with the Fool energy, and then just move forward with them. If you're worried about not having enough, or if you're going to be able to, there's this feeling of being steady on your feet. The Fool energy is capable. He does face his fears oftentimes. There's courage in that, taking that first step or making that choice towards something new. And he does take a new journey. I say courage because he's depicted as a lion in this card. And sometimes you have to work up the courage to take the step towards something that is meant for you. And here's that energy of something or someone maybe being meant for you. Sometimes we need to feel secure and safe before we can take that steps towards someone or something. So I don't know if you have somebody coming towards you, even with the Chariot and the Two of Cups. Somebody definitely could be coming towards you. I always think of horse energy sometimes as somebody trying to come towards you. And considering that we have the Two of Cups here, that's kind of why I'm saying that. Sometimes the Chariot energy is us charging towards our goals and our desires and what we want to achieve. But considering the Two of Cups is there, it could definitely be somebody riding or coming towards you. The Four of Coins does sometimes talk about that fear of vulnerability, right? And a lot of times when we see the Four of Coins, we see the person covering up the heart space with the coin. So again, there's this feeling of, okay, you know, it's time to allow yourself maybe a little bit to open up your heart chakra, especially when it comes to somebody new who could be coming into your life, and take a chance on love, possibly, with the Fool. Sometimes the Four of Coins is very reserved. It wants to hold on tight and doesn't want to open up. Sometimes it could talk about a person who keeps somewhat to themselves. If you have a tendency to keep to yourself and you have a Two of Cups energy come your way, this might be an indication that this person is coming towards you, but they're breaking down your walls a little bit. And you have the person doing a serenade down here. Again, they're breaking down your walls, maybe with their affection. Maybe they want to earn that love. I don't think, you know, if this is a love situation, I definitely don't think this person is expecting to, for you to just hand them your heart. You might be on the fence about them. You might not 100% be willing to take that risk because, again, taking a risk on love or opening up your heart does require some vulnerability, right? But this is feeling like there's this vibe of coming from the two cards where it's like this person knows you have your walls up, but they are willing to climb them. And there's this feeling also that that's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. But that's not going to discourage them. I do feel like the energy of the Fool is that courage, right? To do something that maybe gets you out of your comfort zone or scares you a little bit. And it's like, now it's time to just try. It's like this energy of sitting on the fence. Right? With the Two of Swords, sometimes it's an energy of, oh, I don't know what to decide, so I decide to do nothing. But you got to understand, not deciding is still deciding. You're deciding to just sit and sit on the fence and not make a choice either way, right? But there's something that's going to break you out of that and put you on the path to move forward with the Fool energy. And you're going to get that, there's this feeling of a breakthrough or working up the courage to then finally take that first step and leap into the unknown with somebody or in a new endeavor. It's like there's no more time to sit on the fence. It's either now, there's this now or never vibe. Are you going to take a chance? Are you going to take a risk? Are you going to take a leap of faith? Are you going to, have confidence and courage within yourself to embark upon this thing with the Fool? Face your fears, go into the unknown, try. Even if trying scares you a little bit. But there's this feeling of wanting to break out of the comfort zone. Sometimes that Four of Coins can, you know, stay where it's comfortable. Because you've gotten to a certain point, you've achieved a certain thing, and it's like, do I really want to risk anything outside of what is safe right now? But the Fool is like saying, yeah, I'm going to take that leap of faith. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm going to put my mind to something else entirely, because there's this feeling of something being out there for you that maybe is a better match for you than maybe what you're experiencing right now. There's this feeling of trying something new. It's Chariots, again, saying charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. But I also want to say, yeah, charge ahead confidently, stay strong and focused. You're stable, you're secure. You'll have everything that you need on this new journey with the Four of Coins and the Fool together. Just know that where you're going is, with the Two of Cups, definitely in alignment with you. It's a good match. So think about it. Take the time that you need to think about it here with the Two of Swords, but you're not going to be able to sit on that forever, because this Fool energy wants to jump and trust that the net will appear, that the universe will provide the net to catch his fall, you know, and just be there to support him on the journey. Let's see if we can get 3 cards. All right, so this is a stalker card, by the way. But it's an energy of following instincts, and that seems to be a lot of what's coming up in the readings. Like, it's time to journey forward, follow one's instincts, trust your gut. Terra, so somebody could have earth energy somewhere in their chart as well, but this is about stability, grounded energy, and healing. So whatever you're moving into is definitely a journey of healing, or it's going to bring healing. And once you're in the mode of healing, again, you do bring yourself into alignment. So I could also see this if I go back to love. If somebody is indeed coming towards you and they're trying to break down your walls, they're willing to climb your walls, basically, to get to your heart. Some of you could be healing from past love as well, and maybe that's why the walls are up. Maybe you're a little closed off here with the Four of Coins in the love situation, but somebody's definitely trying to open you up. But you could have been healing from a previous situation in love, or even, I'm getting the vibe also of I guess inner wounds of some sort. Again, if you have hesitated with the Two of Swords in some way on what your instincts are guiding you to do, or your inner voice is telling you to do, you sat on that for a while. If you've hesitated, it could be because there were maybe some inner wounds or core wounds that needed to be healed or overcome before you felt confident enough to then move forward with the Fool in this new direction. It's like you needed to heal those things in order to then ground yourself or stabilize yourself to then feel comfortable enough to take a chance or a leap of faith on yourself and move forward. That's why this Four of Coins was also giving me the vibe of you are safe. You'll have what you need. If you're concerned about that, if you're on the fence about that, if you're afraid of being vulnerable in some way, there's this feeling of you'll have what you need. I'm also getting this feeling of I lost it. Hold on a second. in order to bring this healing full circle, okay, you're going to have to listen to your gut, and you're going to have to take the first step. You're going to have to trust yourself and go. And also, trust spirit is what I'm getting from this. You're going to have to put your best foot forward, take that leap of faith on yourself, trust us, trust the journey, trust yourself. Yeah, there's this feeling of a cycle coming to a close, a healing cycle coming full circle. It's like these, I'm getting the vision of sewing up, like darning, right? Darning something that, if you've ever seen a piece of fabric that has maybe a hole in it, right? You darn, or you mend the two pieces together again. That's what this is feeling like. I'm seeing like somebody sewing two pieces of fabric, right? Mending a shirt or a sock. It could be anything like that, but it's a metaphor for mending yourself, right? Because we got the healing card here. Maybe mending a broken heart. Maybe healing those childhood wounds. But this mending, okay, and sewing the two pieces together again is this energy over here with the Two of Cups, bringing those two pieces together. Because again, that energy of the Two of Cups is partnership, alignment. It is the coming together, the joining of forces. Union. So you could technically be coming into alignment with somebody else, or mending the fences. Again, Two of Swords with the Two of Cups, you could be mending the fences with somebody. Sure. And healing that dynamic. But this is also feeling like there are certain things within yourself that are also healing and also mending. And part of bringing the healing journey full circle is taking the step, or taking the journey into something new. That something could be a someone, right? It could be a situation or circumstance, or something new altogether that you want to embark upon. But the inner voice is calling for you to go to this new place, new ground, just to explore with Fool and the Terra energy. Maybe some of you are moving. That's a possibility with the Chariot. Chariot can sometimes talk about travel, and the Fool is technically on a journey, right? And this energy over here talks about Earth. So Earth energy. Traveling by land. I hope I explained that articulately enough that you can catch my drift as far as what I'm seeing with the sewing or the mending, okay, of the fabric. But it's bringing two pieces together again, within oneself even, or with a person. But there's something about you listening to what you need to do, making that choice, taking a chance on something or someone, going somewhere, maybe into a new place you've never been before. Whatever your circumstance is, it feels like doing that thing that scares you the most is actually bringing the healing journey full circle, and then mending you, or mending the wounds, or the broken heart, or bringing the healing journey, or bringing the situation full circle, so that it's one full, I just got deja vu, holy cow, one full revolution of a cycle is what this is saying to me. I'm sorry, I'm processing something right now. Bear with me. It's hard to sometimes translate how I feel into words, because I feel something first and then I have to like articulate it. So again, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but they're definitely, it feels like this is frustrating. Sorry. I guess the gist is you basically have come full circle. Okay. But this new thing that you're doing is what's going to help bring this full circle for you. This new person, this new place, maybe a new thing you're looking to take a risk on yourself with. But whatever it is, it's going to bring this whole situation full circle, and it's going to mend the very last stitches, okay, of that fabric within. Okay, let me keep it moving because let's see if we can get at least 2 here for this reading. All right, so it says triple spiral, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. So I do feel a cycle, yes, or a lesson has come to a close. Again, here's the divine speaking within, and there's a need to listen to that. Let's see. Wow, wishes come true. Look at that. Rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes. So again, there is something that is in alignment with you or a good match for you. It could be something that you're manifesting, something that you're working on, something that you want to achieve, something that maybe has been calling you with the voice energy over here to do it or to act upon it with instinct and to finally make the choice and do it. But it's going to, again, put you on the path to heal, bring something full circle, bring that whole lesson to a close, possibly, right? Bring that whole healing journey to a close, perhaps, for some of you, but also put you on the path to then receive other things that are meant for you and in alignment for you and in a good match for you over here with this card. I'm going to grab one more. Okay, so the festival creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic party or event. So something to celebrate, basically. Wishes come true and lots to celebrate. So more synchronicity. I'm just pointing them out. Lots of synchronicities from pile 1 to 3. I'm just letting you guys know. All right, so this is your reading, pile number 3. If you feel that this has helped or connected for you, please let me know in the comment section down below. I like hearing from everybody. If you want to support this channel, like this video, share, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, click the little bell for notifications so you get notified of future content. I upload pretty often. If you want to take it a step further to support what I do even more, maybe check me out on Etsy. All the information you need is in the description box to check out my shop. The link is there. I do have personal readings if you're inclined, and I also have handmade crystal jewelry. So much love to you, pile number 3, wherever you are. Take care. Keep shining.